our focus is now how Thol Thirumavalavan has opted out. Did VCK compromise too much this time around? That's the question that we are asking. All right, so that's the story. Thol opts out, alliance unity or it's sheer pressure. This is a man who urged Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister Stalin to accommodate actor turned politician Kamala Hassan after the latter decided to not fight any seat in the polls and opted to just campaign. But then now, over the weekend, Vidudalai Chirthugal Katchi or VCK chief Thol Thirumavalavan announced that he will not contest in the upcoming Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. There were credible reports that he was gearing up to fight from Kattumannar Koil constituency. The sitting MP from the Chidambaram district had himself announced by naming himself as the VCK candidate from Kattumannar Koil. Instead, Thirumavalavan has now fielded I. Jodhimani, son of Dalit leader L. Ilaya Perumal, as the party's candidate from Kattumannar Koil. Ilaya Perumal was a Congress leader who actually did a lot for the committee and also for the untouchables. There is no doubt about it. Now, Thol was asked several questions. He rejected all rumors that he was sitting out because there was a speculation of a hung assembly in the state post-elections. But what he said does not seem like he was really convinced about what he said, and perhaps this was a deal breaker. Thol Thirumavalavan said, and I am quoting him here, "The opinion that I am contesting the election anticipating hung assembly is wrong. It insults my intention, hence I am changing my strategy." The VCK president also added that he does have an ambition, however, if not for a ministerial position in the government, but his deep involvement in the party. Let me yet again quote him here. This is what he said: "The Sangh Parivar has been making all kinds of efforts to weaken the secular progressive alliance, particularly targeting VCK and me. They attempted to cunningly remove me from the alliance. Despite all these attempts, if the alliance is sustaining strongly, it is because of my efforts. I can say this proudly." He recalled that the VCK had compromised on its slogan of a share in power along with a share in government in the current elections, as such a demand could create friction within the alliance, and I think there lies a tale. But his cadre is most disappointed by his opting out of the race because they had hoped to see their leader in the state assembly after 20 years. Also, the seat to Jyothimani hasn't gone down very well with party workers who wanted someone from within the party to be allotted that seat. There is no doubt that the party is facing internal dissent as it denied seats to 3 of its members this time: Alur Shanavas, Pennayur Babu and S.S. Balaji. When Thiruma spoke about Shanavas, it was clear that the leader was disappointed with its ally partner, the DMK. Let me quote Thirumavalavan here. "As a principle of the 2 general seats we get from the alliance partners, we wanted to give one to a person belonging to the Muslim community. Going by that principle, this time as well as we wanted to give it to Alur Shanavas, but unfortunately the DMK did not allocate the Nagapattinam constituency. But still I wanted to give it to Alur Shanavas." So has the VCK and Thirumavalavan been given a short shrift? Let's debate. Let's invite our guests today, the main ones when we are discussing the Tamil Nadu elections. S.S. Sriram, senior political analyst, and C. Rajasekaran, who is a political analyst and also president of Voice of Tamil Nadu. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Vanakkam to both of you. You know, Rajasekaran, you see the trouble within the Congress. It is not stopping at all. Now, Selva Perundugai, Congress has also said, I will resign after the results come out, because you know what Congress's Jyothimani said about it. There also they said we want some power sharing. They were denied that. They were given 28 seats plus 1 Rajya Sabha. Thol Thirumavalavan, the man on the screen, very close ally again of the DMK, also, you know, aligned to their ideology. But the point is, even he was asked, for he wanted 12 seats, he was given much less than 12 seats. He was also coerced into fighting under the rising sun symbol, but they said no, the pot symbol. Seats were denied. You heard about what I said about Shanavas. Then this entire thing, somewhere he is very hurt because he says that he is playing it safe because of a hung, assembly in the impending elections after the results first week of May. What is going on? Don't you think that the party is disintegrating even before the first vote has been cast, Rajasekaran?
Sudha,
Hi.
I really appreciate your interpretation and the definition for uh, um, understanding of alliance partners in a broader perspective. I'll tell you, in a big alliance like Congress, DMK, Thirumavalavan, Communist, and others, it is a very big alliance, and everybody wants to jump into the winning bandwagon, and nobody wants to miss the bus. So everybody wants to get the lion's share, because the people of Tamil Nadu are going to vote for Congress DMK alliance for sure. That is an established result before the elections. Fact of the matter is, as you pointed out, there is some kind of misunderstanding, bickering. See, yes, there will be like that only in politics. People who don't get tickets to contest, they will definitely express their dissatisfaction. They'll be disgruntled. All this will happen. But end of the day, any party is above individuals' whims and fancies. So this and all happens. Mr. Thirumavalavan is a tall leader of his party. He is the chief of VCK, and he has all the right to appoint whomever his party wants to be nominated as the
Please
candidate.
sit down.
And
Sit out.
no, let me finish. And he has withdrawn, and he has made a huge impact by bringing a person, a Dalit stalwart, Ilaya Perumal's son, to contest in Katumannar Koil, which sends a very strong message throughout Tamil Nadu that Thirumavalavan has become a very, very magnanimous, tall leader.
I don't think
for
yeah,
this.
very good
No, no.
I also admire your interpretation, Rajasekharan, but the point of the matter is, in today's time, all this tyagi, sacrifice, all martyrdom, it's not party. Their cadre are saying, we were waiting for so many years. Why did he not give it to one of us? They have a perfect right to say that. That's what I'm saying. Let Sriram, I'll come back to you. Sriram, I want you to tell me, this man who had himself said that, I want to get into state politics now. It's not that I want to be a minister. That, let's be very clear, Thol was always, has always said. The point is that the cadre is saying, after 20 years we would have seen someone, even if he had to, and I added in my opening remarks that, Jyotimani is the son of a stalwart, Ilaya Perumal. I mean, people who know Tamil Nadu history and politics will know the way he fought. But his cadre is disappointed. But what is intriguing, Sriram, after making an announcement, why is he now sitting out? Why is it that there has been compromise on 3 of the, like SS Balaji, even Alur Shanavas? All is not well. That seems well. And we can, hide it under the veneer of sacrifice and magnanimity. But is that the real story, Sriram?
Good evening to you and my fellow panelists. Sudhaji, Mr. Thirumavalavan was or probably is on the verge of losing his party. He is under tremendous pressure to save the party today. Now, the same gentleman, who said, I'm going to contest in this Katumannar Kovil because I foresee a huge change in the coming election. I see a change in, there's going to be a huge change in the results. Hence, I'm going to contest. Today, he has been pressurized not to contest in the election because we hear even those 3 MLAs who were not given the seats were more or less willing to break and go and join DMK. So he is under the verge of losing the party. People are trying to cover it up. I'm sorry, Rajshekhar, he is also trying his best to cover up Mr. Thirumavalavan's, this move. Unfortunately, he is in a tremendous pressure to save his party from DMK is what I am telling you, and that is exactly what we hear from the sources as well. So to say that he is moving out, bringing in somebody and all that is surely not a case. He is being pressurized not to contest in Tamil Nadu. That is the exact message and period.
Sriram, what is the reason for asking him not to contest? Kamala Hassan, we know. It's curtains for him. I've discussed that with both of you. I'm asking, what is the reason for DMK to, is it that they want to compromise and be more loyal than the king to the Congress? That listen, we couldn't give you 45 seats. Okay, you fight this. Let VCK sit back. Because even earlier they had said, Thol Thirumavalavan, you make some compromises so that we can accommodate Congress. Sriram.
No, they have given 10 seats for a party that got the least vote in the current alliance in the DMK alliance. The DMDK, which just secured 2 lakh votes, which is 0.43%, less than the VCK, the Communists, the Congress, name the guys who were there with them for the last 10 years. The biggest jackpot is for DMDK, and that is giving them a lot of trouble. Why he is not being asked to contest? Because there is a narrative. It is not a narrative, because there is a huge expectation that there could be a hung or a very closely contested elections, which can probably want a coalition government. So DMK doesn't want to give that impression. DMK wants to make it as though they are going to form the government. So that is the reason why Mr. Thirumavalavan was asked not to contest. This is exactly the reason that they don't want to give the impression of a coalition government. Very clear.
Sekharan, you heard what Sriram said. You started this conversation by saying there is no doubt that it's, the DMK Congress alliance or the secular progressive alliance is going to win with a thumping majority. Now, Thirumavalavan in every newspaper has also said that this thing about it insults me. I feel insulted, therefore I am sitting out. See, somewhere he is also giving the perception that you said this, like if you say something bad to me, I will say, Rajsekharan, I will never speak to you again. Instead of saying, let's sit across, no Rajsekharan, what happened? His opting out is a clear signal, that it is not tyag, it is not sacrifice or martyrdom. Much like what Sriram says, that the DMK has pressurized Thol Thirumavalavan.
Before striking an alliance, before settling with the alliance and the seat sharing, every party, including DMDK, Congress, Thirumavalavan, Communist, Vaiko, everybody had expressed their dissatisfaction and their whatever they wanted to say to the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, who is the head of the alliance in Tamil Nadu assembly polls. So this and all cannot be taken seriously, because after they have joined alliance with the DMK, naturally they have to sail with the wind. They cannot keep on talking, because the BJP and friends like you want to bring back the old stories and say he spoke this, he spoke that. Yes, definitely everybody spoke. In every alliance, when they are not happy, they will definitely express their unhappiness. So likewise, after joining alliance, taking whatever seat they have got, and they have filed their nominations, now it is the alliance partners to be united and sweep the elections against the BJP ADMK, which the people of Tamil Nadu are going to give a fitting reply to BJP, because always Tamil Nadu has been a anti-BJP minded states, and BJP is always treated Tamil Nadu with a stepmotherly attitude and mindset. So definitely BJP ADMK is going to lose the election in a very big way, and Congress DMK alliance is going to sweep. It's going to be a landslide victory, because the basic fundamental reason I'm telling, Tamil Nadu is a highly literate state, and we are most secular state. Here you cannot play politics in the name of religion, caste and language, because people of Tamil Nadu are brilliant enough. Every party, 90% of the party cadres of all the parties, VCK, Congress, DMK,
but
Communist,
I heard you, Rajasekharan.
Practicing indoors.
But this is not a Karan Johar film, no? That we are all family and we love each other and all that. I mean, we are not. It's politics. It's politics, where I want my share. I mean, like the cadre said, 20 years. The Congress is also manipulated. I am not saying everything is okay in the AIDMK. You know the kind of challenge that they faced when Annamalai, today only Annamalai and Vanati were out, and you know everything seems to be okay, nothing is okay. Politics is about power, pelf. That's what it all talks about. That's all, that's what it is all about. Sriram, I want you to, before I move on, because we are also getting some breaking news about a cyanide IED threat to the Stalin family. Nothing to be scared of, don't want to create panic, but I will come to the breaking story in a bit. But let me go to Sriram before I move to the breaking and also move to the other section of the story, which is about Sriram. One last question to you on Thol Thirumavalavan. Can we have Sriram on the screen, please? So, I want to ask you, you know, when you say that, when you said, and it struck me that, you know, most of these members from VCK want to go to DMK like SS Balaji, etc. But what will they get in the DMK? Why would I jump to another party, Sriram? See, doesn't seem like logical at all, no?
No. If you see, VCK had not released its candidate list till DMK had released the list of candidates.
Right.
Because there was a very clear understanding by those 3 ex-MLAs or the current MLAs that they will contest under VCK banner, and if there is a situation comes in where their support was needed, I mean, against the wishes of Thirumavalavan, they would have supported DMK. That was the reading, that was the understanding, or that was what the message Mr. Thirumavalavan had got. Hence, those 3 were not given the seat. He has never ever brought anyone from the family all his life to contest elections, and this is the first time he is making his sister's daughter contest, which clearly shows that his party was under threat of taking over by somebody under the instigation of somebody, which is why he was very clear that he did not want to give seats to people whom he was not comfortable, whatever they can come and say. Mr. Shah Nawaz was not originally from Nagapattinam. Hence, he was given a Nagapattinam seat. This time he wanted a seat from Chennai, which was not given. He was not comfortable giving seats to all the 3 period. So there is a huge pressure for him to save his party from the clutches of the current alliance, which he thought will help him in all these 10 years, but he was given high and dry.
Absolutely.
Let's be very clear.
That's what the question I asked Sriram, and you seem to agree with me that has he been given short shrift?